Coming up right after this. Kenta Maeda will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour. Not a terrific fastball. Good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind the count. 2-0 or 2-1, he pitches backwards.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Hit hard to short. Hernandez has it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
First pitch on its way. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Striding in, Buster Posey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Nothing for the Giants in their first try. The Dodgers' first swings are next. You're watching MLB Network. Chris Stratton gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Leading
now
off for the Dodgers,
Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Gotta wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
In now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. Hernandez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
1-1, here it is. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
In now is Yasiel Puig. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's the second out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing by Kemp and a bouncing ball to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. 2 hits in 7 tries. Now here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Maeda is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor coming on. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense.
Number 9.
The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Now batting, Brandon Belt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Another 0-2 home. Got him.
Batting 6th, third baseman.
Next to bat for the
Evan
Giants,
Longoria.
Evan Longoria. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Giants down in order. They still trail 1-0. So that'll bring in the National
Leading
League
off for the
rookie
Dodgers,
home run record holder
third
Cody
baseman.
Bellinger. He also
Cody
had 3 hits in the win
Bellinger.
last night. Now here it comes. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Bellinger, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Batting 6th, Second baseman.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Posey gathers it, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Barnes. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
0-1, here it comes. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Forsythe aboard here at first with nobody out. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be two bases. Forsythe rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. A 1 pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
The 1-1 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a soft liner here to the right side. Foul. No one out with a runner at second. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively.
And
guys, the thing I want you to lock in on is the fact that there's 2 Gold Glovers in this game on defense for this team today. They take pride in it. In a day and age where everything is offensive related, watch these guys go about their craft on the defensive side of the ball.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Kenta Maeda, and with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. He's set. Here it comes. And a little surprising to see the bunt still on here, but he puts it down anyway. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Two outs here with a runner at third. Hit out towards second. Panic's got it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. Dodgers lead this one 3-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 1-2 delivery. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Jarrett Parker. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center. Taylor is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Chris Stratton.
So in now for San Francisco, Chris Stratton. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And another foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. One out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to Puig. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Parker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about
Austin
that, Matt. They've yet
Jackson.
to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, and that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down,
Now
but that's
batting,
ridiculous
second
right
baseman,
there. Pitch right
Joe
down the middle.
Cannon.
He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Here's Joe Panic, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. No runs, just one hit and one error in the ballgame for San Francisco. A high fastball is in there. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Puig coasts under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Striding in once again, Buster Posey. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Puig is over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready for another chance. Andrew McCutchen flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Jackson is off at first with two away. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. One left for San Francisco. They trail in this one 3-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Leading off the
Cody
fourth
Bellinger.
inning.
He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Parker giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
This
Now
guy's
batting,
not wasting any
second
time, right?
baseman,
Gets a first pitch
Logan
fastball, and he
Forsythe.
flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Ball one, no strike.
3 runs, just 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A bouncer up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. 1 there on to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. 1 hit's all they get. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Giants nothing. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here.
Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th, and boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. In is the 3rd baseman Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Evan Longoria becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Standing in, Brandon Crawford. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Next for the Dodgers, Kyle Farmer,
Leading off
as
for
we
the
move
Dodgers,
past the halfway point in
third
this one and
baseman,
begin the bottom of the fifth.
Kyle Farmer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Underneath it is Panic, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, number 18.
Next up for Los Angeles, Kenta Maeda. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Lifted in the air to center. Jackson is under it. Two gone.
Center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Changeup in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding in once again, Jarrett Parker. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
Up next for the Giants, pitcher Chris Stratton.
Kelby Tomlinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kemp has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 16, Austin Jackson.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0
is looked at for the first strike.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Giants down in order. Still down 3-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Francisco, number 49, Sam Dyson.
Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez comes
Leading
into
off for
this
the
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball
The
game.
shortstop, Kike Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Panic. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
1 away now for the free swinging right fielder Yasiel Puig. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Dodgers,
Yeah, watch your lips
left
right
fielder,
there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Lifetime against Sam Dyson, he's 1 for 5. Runners on first with 1 down. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Here's Joe Panic.
Leading off for San Francisco.
Even though
Second
we're moving
baseman,
into the back end of this
Joe
game, they're only down
Panic.
by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Looped out toward third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first
catcher,
out.
number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Popped him up. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Barnes is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Jose Valdez in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Jose Valdez.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger.
First baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Now here's the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Jackson is there, and he has it for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
In now, Austin Barnes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angles, that high heater usually gets by.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
In there, a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Ready for another chance? Kenta Maeda. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
The 2-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead or grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer. Warm it up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in once again, Kike Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Looking to minimize the damage here. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. 8th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 4-0. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Taylor. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. 1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch on its way. And a changeup right down the middle.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
1 out, nobody on. Swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're down 4-0. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Corey Garrett will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh Rutledge will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch.
Number 19, Josh.
Ready for another shot now. Yasiel Puig. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So here's Matt Kemp now.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And that misses, ball 1.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen.
Here it comes, 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
There's a danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive pack, nice base hit.
Chase Utley will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Chase Utley.
Now a swing by Utley as he launches this one out to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run for Chase Utley. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed one more out, then give up a single and a homer? Goes to show you, you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Farmer.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, number 18.
Digging in and looking for more, Kenta Maeda, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Chopped weakly to the left. He'll go the short way to panic at second, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. A nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back on MLB Network. Chase Utley will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second
now
here.
Playing second base, number 26, Chase Utley.
Next to bat for the Giants,
Leading
Jarrett
off for San
Parker. He
Francisco.
got under one and popped
Left
out his
fielder,
last time up.
Jarrett Parker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, shortstop, Josh Rutledge.
So in now for San Francisco, Josh Rutledge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
2 up, 2 down on strikes
Now
in this
batting,
inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Austin Jackson.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Last strike here for the Giants. Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kenta Maeda earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
They left us 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.